So Memorial Day, it's a day for us to honor those heroes who have given their lives in combat and given their lives for the greater good, for our nation, for freedom. But for those of us who have actually fought in combat, you know it's much more personal than that. Oftentimes, when you're in combat, when you're in an actual fight, you end up fighting for the individual to your left and to your right. You disregard your own safety for their benefit. So it's humbling to think of the sacrifices that so many have made, giving their lives to protect that human being next to them. For me, it's an honor to have fought shoulder to shoulder with some of these heroes, and I take the opportunity on Memorial Day to remember them and to think about their lives. Okay, so there are two words that I think of when I think of Memorial Day. The first one is service, and you know, service could be anyone that's serving a cause greater than themselves. That's any soldier or service member that's in the military today. But what's more important is how that service ties to the second word, which is sacrifice. And when we think about sacrifice, to me, it's not about the act of an individual dying in combat, although that's very important. True sacrifice is the balance of their lives. It's the remainder of those years of what that person would have done, who they could have been, what they would have experienced throughout the course of their life. That's the true sacrifice, paired with service that makes it such an honor to remember these people. So if you don't have a hero in mind to remember and celebrate this weekend, then I've got an example for you. And his name is Captain Luke Woollenwaver. Luke passed away. He gave his life in November of 2004 in Iraq when he was just 24 years old. And again, if you think about the balance of that life that he had remaining to live, that he truly sacrificed, I mean, 50, 60, 70 years easily that he gave to all of us. So I got to know Luke while I was a cadet at the Virginia Military Institute, and although I was a freshman and Luke was a junior, so he was a little bit rough on me. He was a little bit rough on the rest of the guys. He was just one of those individuals that you interacted with, and you could look him in the eyes, and you knew that he was going to be someone, and you knew that he cared, and you knew that he was a leader, a true leader who had the best interest of the organization in mind, who had the best interest of you in mind. And he was one of those people that just inspired us to do better, to try harder, to be like him. And I can guarantee you, if you knew Luke Woollenwaver and you interacted with him, you felt those same things. You wanted to be like him. So as Luke transitioned out of VMI and headed into the Army, we all knew that he was destined for greatness. We knew that he was going to do exceptionally well. We knew that he was going to be a leader. And when we heard of Luke's passing that fall in 2004, it was just an absolute shock to everyone, because of the knowledge of what was in store for him throughout the course of his career. So again, today I'm going to think about Luke. This weekend, I'm going to think about Luke. I'd encourage you to do the same. I'd encourage you to think about all of those individuals who have given their lives, who have sacrificed on our behalf, so that we can continue to live in the greatest nation in the history of the world, to raise our families, to be free. Thank you, and have a great day.